just had to do with dysfunction in the environment of various kinds. That's how I make sense of it now. And one of them had to do with the school system, which I never agreed with, and I still don't, actually, quite frankly. I don't really think that it helps people develop the kind of skills and habits and knowledge that are a part of successful adulthood. I think it's authoritarian in a lot of ways, and I think it gets in the way of the development of a lot of really important traits in people. And then in my family system, that was kind of the other area where I was coming up against the environment and was being pathologized for it. There wasn't a lot of awareness, wasn't a lot of emotional depth, pretty dysfunctional, poor communication, that kind of thing. And it's like in each of these settings, the underlying logic is sort of like, if this doesn't work for you, then there's something fundamentally wrong with you, basically, with kind of more kind of propaganda on top of it, I would say. And so for me, the core of the damage occurred because I was feeling the stress of these things. But then there was really no serious acknowledgement of that, no taking that seriously, coercion on top of that. And so that's kind of the core of how that happened. And the last thing I'll say just briefly is I think a lot of kids are trapped in settings that are not conducive to the development of the whole human being, you could say. And I think very often it's kids that are maybe they're more sensitive, they're more emotionally attuned or something like that. And they're the ones often that are coming up against these things.